Picture yourself standing on a dusty plain in the Holy Land. The year is 1191. The sun beats down like a hammer. The air shimmers with heat and tension. You are a soldier in Saladin's army, battle-hardened, confident. Then you see them. A line of white mantles marked with blood-red crosses, moving in perfect formation across the sand. The ground trembles under the weight of their war horses. Your commander shouts orders, but his voice wavers.
Because everyone knows what comes next.
The Knights Templar are not here to negotiate. They are not here to posture or retreat. They are here to charge. And when they do, the world explodes into violence so concentrated, so disciplined. It feels as if the hand of God has reached down to crush you into the earth. This is not Hollywood. This is not romance. This is the brutal reality of facing the most feared military force of the medieval world. Warrior monks who view death in battle not as tragedy, but as a doorway to paradise. So why did no one want to fight a Templar knight? In 1119, the roads to Jerusalem ran with the blood of pilgrims. 9 knights led by Hugues de Payens took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. They became the poor fellow soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon. The Knights Templar.
They answered only to the Pope.
No personal possessions.
No glory seeking.
No breaking of formation. A knight who charged ahead for personal honor could be stripped of his white mantle in front of his brothers. The ultimate shame.
They trained without mercy.
Full armor until exhaustion meant nothing. War horses controlled in chaos. Formation held in silence while arrows fell like rain. Even in sleep they remained armed, ready in minutes. On the battlefield they were instruments of destruction. The lance, couched tight under the arm, delivered in perfect formation, could shatter entire lines and turn armies into fleeing mobs. When the lance broke, swords, maces, and war hammers took its place. Their armor turned men into fortresses.
Hauberks of interlocking rings.
Great helms that stole breath and vision. Shields locked edge to edge like a wall of iron. At Montgisard in 1177, a few hundred Templars charged Saladin's thousands.
And sent the greatest Muslim general of the age running for his life.
At Hattin in 1187, they held formation until thirst and heat destroyed them. When offered conversion or death,
every single Templar chose death.
At Arsuf, they endured hours of arrow fire without breaking ranks, waiting for Richard the Lionheart's signal. Then unleashed a countercharge that shattered Saladin's cavalry in 1291 at the final fall of Acre. Grandmaster Guillaume de Beaujeu, already mortally wounded, kept fighting, saying, "I am not running away, I am dead. See, the wound is here." They retreated to the sea tower and held it until the end. They were not only warriors, they became the most trusted bankers in Europe. Kings stored treasure in their vaults. Merchants moved gold across continents through their network. Yet every individual knight still lived in poverty. To allies, they were the last line to break and the first to charge. To enemies, they were something else entirely. Disciplined, skilled, and devoted beyond reason. Sometimes the mere sight of white mantles and red crosses did more damage than their blades ever could.
They would not flee.
They would not surrender.
They would fight
Until victory or death. And they genuinely did not care which came first. That is why no one wanted to fight a Templar knight.
Because you faced an enemy who had already accepted death.
An enemy who trained every day for years.
An enemy
who moved as one unified killing machine. An enemy who charged with such disciplined fury that even veteran soldiers broke and ran rather than meet the impact. They turned discipline into a weapon deadlier than any sword. They turned faith into armor stronger than steel. When you faced a Templar,
you were not facing a man.
You were facing 2 centuries of military knowledge, religious fire, and brutal training, forged into a single white-mantled instrument of holy violence.
Their mantles turned to ash centuries ago.
but the memory of what they were still burns.
They were the ones holding the line
When no one else could,
They were the ones charging forward
when all seemed lost. And in modern times of today, a reckoning is fast approaching. We must be ready, willing and focused to save our Western Christian values, like our brothers before us.